Okay, now let us continue with our list program. So let's see what is a list. So as I have given here, a list is a compound data type to group together values. List items need not all have the same types. A list contains items separated by commas and enclosed within square brackets. So I have given here one program here, written one program. So you can just look at this particular variable fruits. Fruits is a variable of type list, which has elements apple, banana, orange. So I'm just displaying the elements of this particular list variable fruits. Then in the second one, second print statement, I'm displaying just the first element of the list fruit. Then in the third print statement, I am displaying the elements of the fruit starting from the first element. That is, the first element is banana, second element is orange. So it will just display two of the elements. Then I can append one element to this particular list fruit. So I am using this append attribute of the object fruits. So fruits dot append pineapple. So pineapple will be appended to this particular list fruit. Then of course I am displaying that. I am going to execute this program. Then I can also remove an item, an element from the list variable using this particular remove attribute. So I have removed here fruits dot remove banana. Again I am printing that, and now I want to insert an element to the list fruits. So the grape will be the element I am going to insert. At what particular which element? It will be the second element. The 0th element is apple, and after removing banana, the second element has become orange. Okay, so I am going to display that also. After that, I am going to combine two lists. So I have created one more list, vegetable, which has got its elements as tomato, brinjal and spinach, and I am going to add vegetable spread fruit plus fruits, and the new list element, the new list variable is that, and I am going to just display the content. Okay, so let me execute this program. So you can just look at this. I just want to superimpose this. Just look at this. Okay, the first the elements of the fruit apple, banana, orange is displayed. You can just look at this particular the program statement. Then the second one, from the first one, the first element it is printing, that is print element, first element of the fruit is fruits of 0. So apple it is displaying. Then the next one print statement, fruits, it displays starting from subscript 1 colon. That means the first and the second element will be displayed. That is 0th is the index, first that will display the 0 is the first one, and first is, in this case it is banana, and the second one is orange. So next I have appended pineapple to this. So apple, banana, orange, pineapple. Then I have removed banana. You can just look at this here. I have removed this banana. So I have removed this particular fruit banana. So I have here, after removing it, when I print it, I have banana removed, apple, orange, pineapple. Then I have inserted at the second location the fruit grape. So I am displaying that also, apple, orange, grape and pineapple. Then elements of the list diet. So what is diet? Diet is the combination of two lists, vegetables and fruits. Vegetable is tomato, brinjal and spinach. So I am adding these two lists. So what do I get? Tomato, brinjal, spinach, apple, orange, grape and pineapple. So this is the simplest operations which I am performing on the data type list. Okay, now in this particular program, I am going to show you a list which has got different data type. So I have created here a list which is of named mixed, and here it has got three different data types. One is a string data type, the second one is integer, and the third one is real. So I have assigned Kritika as the first element to the list mixed, 23 as the second element to the list mixed, and 73.5 as the third element to the list mixed. So here I am going to display that values of that particular list mixed, and I am going to also modify or change the elements of this particular mixed list mixed. Okay, so we can do that. I have to use the subscript with that particular list variable mixed of 0. I have given here mixed of 0 is equal to mixed of 0 plus pi. So what happens? Now mixed of 0 I have got Kritika here plus pi. So Kritika pi will be the new value. And mixed of 2. So here it is modification. Here I am going to completely change the value. So mixed of 2 is equal to 77.3. So earlier value was 73.5. Now the new value is 77.3, and after that I am going to just display that particular values, those values of the mixed list variable. Okay, let me now again run this. Okay, you can just look at this. Initially it was displaying Kritika 23 and 73.5. Now after modification and changing the value, what are the new values? Kritika pi 23, and instead of 73.5 it is 77.3. Okay, so this is how, as I was telling you, in array we can have all the elements are of same data type, whereas in list I can have data as of different data types. Let's continue. We'll see what is another built-in data type, tuple. So a tuple is a sequence of data type that is similar to list. A tuple consists of a number of values separated by commas and enclosed within the parentheses. Now the difference between, how do you differentiate between a list and parenthesis? In list, values are enclosed within the square brackets. In tuple, the values are enclosed within parentheses. Unlike list, the elements of tuples cannot be changed. So tuples can be thought of as read-only list. So you cannot change the values, or you cannot change the modify the values of a tuple. So I have one example program in this. Fruits, I have again apple, banana, orange. You can see here I have enclosed these values apple, banana, orange within the parentheses. Okay, and I am just printing that fruits, and I am just printing the first element. I am printing the second element onwards, and I have just given one statement here. Tuple object does not have append, remove, insert attributes, because I cannot change or modify the value of a tuple, but I can combine two tuples. So I have here vegetables as one more tuple, tomato, brinjal and spinach I have in this particular tuple vegetable. So I am going to create new tuple diet, which is the combination of two tuples, vegetables and fruits. So let me execute this program. So we can just look at this. So we have, similar to the previous program of list. So here elements of tuple I have written, and it's displaying apple, banana, orange. The first element is printing apple. The second element onwards, banana and orange. And I have given one statement here. I have printed one statement. Tuple object does not have append, remove, insert attributes. And after the concatenation, after joining together two tuples, vegetables and fruits, the new value of the tuple diet is including the values of vegetables and fruits, that is tomato, brinjal, spinach, apple, banana and orange. Okay, so this is what is this is what is your tuple. Okay, now let us discuss about one more built-in data type, that is dictionary. Now what I do is I'll just execute the program first, and simultaneously I will explain how this program works and how dictionaries are used. So what is a dictionary? Dictionary is a mapping data type or a kind of hash table that maps key to values. Keys in a dictionary can be of any data type, although numbers and strings are commonly used for keys. Values in a dictionary can be of any data type or object, and it is within flower bracket, that is key, and its values are kept within the flower brackets. So now you recall, in list we have used square brackets, in tuples we have used parentheses, and now in dictionaries we are using flower brackets. So here you can just look at this particular dictionary what I created. The dictionary name is student, and here I have got three keys. One is name, and another is roll number, and the third key is class. And for this particular key name I have given the value as Kritika, and for this particular, see here, the key and the value for that particular key is separated by this particular colon. And I have one more key here, roll number, which is given with the value 101, and I have one more key here, that is class, and the value given to that particular key is MB. Okay, I just want to now to display the content of this particular dictionary student. So I am just using student dot items functions, items function. Okay, and you can just look at this. I have given here, I have executed already. So it is just displaying me name, that is the key, and its value Kritika, roll number, that is the key, and you can just look at this roll number, and it's 101, its value, class is the key, MBA is the value. Okay, and the next statement what I have given is length of the dictionary student. Len, it is displaying length of the dictionary, it is 3 because I have got 3 keys. Okay, then I have created one more dictionary with the name students. The first dictionary was student, now the second dictionary is students. Here for each of the keys I have given 2 values. Now the key name has 2 values, Kritika and Gokul. The key roll number has 2 values, 101 and 113, and the key class has got 2 values, MBA and B. Again I am just printing the values of this particular dictionary students, that is I can give multiple values to each of the keys. It is not just one value, I can give multiple values. Okay, so length of the dictionary, again I am just printing it here. You can just look at this. Here it is printing the elements. The first case only one value I had for each of the keys. Now I have got 2 values. Name has got 2 values, Kritika and Gokul. Roll number has 2 values, and class has got 2 values. Okay, now I just want to get a value for a specific key. That is also possible. So I just have to use that particular dictionary, and I have to use that. I have to use the name of the key. So students, and inside the square bracket I have used class. So it will display me the value of the key class. Okay, so here the key class has got 2 values, MBA and BE. You can just look at this. MBA and BE class has got 2 values, MBA and BE. MBA and BE. So it is displaying that. Okay, so I just want to know only the keys, not the values but the keys. So it will just display those different keys. Look at this: name, roll number, class. Fine. Now I just want to see the values only, not keys and values, only values. So what do? Students dot values. Then here it is just displaying me the value Kritika, Gokul, and 101, 113, MBA and B. Okay. Now one more thing is, all elements. Okay, now here again I am just displaying all the values of all the elements. Now that is done here. You can just look at this. It is printing name Kritika, Gokul, and the roll number and the class. Now what also I can do is I can have one more dictionary as a member of another dictionary. So a value in a dictionary can be another dictionary. So you can just look at this. I have given here students 1. Okay, as I have created one dictionary students 1 with the key name which has got 2 values, with the key roll number which has got 2 values, with the key class which has got 2 values. Then I have created one more dictionary students 2 with the key name and 2 values, with the key roll number and with 2 values, with the key class and with the 2 values. Now I have created one more dictionary students all, and look at this what I have done. The first one is students 1 and the second one is students 2. So now I am just printing the values of students all dictionary. So you can just look at this, all values of dictionary students. So for the first dictionary it is displaying Kritika, Gokul and its the values roll number and its class. And for the second dictionary, that is what I have in name, I have Raj, Ram, roll number 201, 213, class PhD, MTech. Okay, so this is how I can work with my dictionary. Okay, so we have talked about arrays, we have talked about lists, we have talked about discussed about tuple, we have also now discussed dictionary. Okay, now let us continue with our other topics, and we will be having we have to deal with if else and for loop, while loop, all those things we have to discuss about looping construct and all. Okay.